Hey, welcome back to Midas Letter Live. My guest in this segment is Pascal Hamelin. He is the president and COO of Metanor Resources, trading on the Canadian Venture Exchange under the symbol MTO. Pascal, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me, James.
Pascal, it's been years, literally years, that I've been following Metanor's progress, and the company has had many changes. And tell me, what is new with the company now?
Well, we got a lot of projects on the go right now with Barry, Bachelor, and Morroy, and we got with the exploration that's been done in the camp, the Urban Barry camp. Now we attracted new shareholders, and these shareholders are pretty big, and they're very keen on. They're very excited with the camp, so. It gives us the ability to do what our plan was. So that's a big difference.
Okay, so how much gold is being produced at Metanor now?
We're in the range of between, I would say, around 30,000 ounces a year, but that's just for one site, the Bachelor itself. With the addition of Morroy and Barry, there's potential to go well above the 75,000 ounces.
Okay, and so when do you anticipate that coming on stream?
Well, Morroy, we're doing the bulk sample as we speak. We started in April, so we're already in the mineralized zone. So that one will come on stream first. Barry, we started the decline at the end of March. So we expect to hit the gold zone in the fall, well, late summer. So 2019, we could be in that range. We're also applying for a permit, an increase in the mill capacity. So we're in the permitting process right now. So it's in the environmental authority right now. So once we get that permit, we can expand the mill up to 2,400 tons a day. It will depend on how big Barry will be and Morroy. But we're going for the permit at the mill for 2,400 tons a day.
Okay, and so we're looking at the 3D model on your website of the Barry project right now from May 2017. And what are we looking at here? Okay,
yeah, you got two type of what you see in light, I would say pink. Those are intrusive rock type, and there's a contact zone along that. That's what was mined historically with the open pit between 2008 and 2010. Now, what we found is that there's shear zone associated that you see in red. Those are narrow vein subvertical shears, a lot higher grade. Historically, the contact zone against those pink intrusive, there was 2.2 grams historically. Now these high-grade shears, we're drilling them, and it's higher grade. It's narrow. I would say between probably 2 to 3 meters. And the grade, well, that's why we're doing a bulk, is to assess the head grade that we're going to ship to the mill, but it's going to be, my expectation is going to be probably close to 7 grams.
Okay, great. Now, you were, in the past, wasn't it Sandstorm Resources had financed the project in exchange for a streaming royalty?
That was for the Bachelor mine back in 2010, yes. They give to acquire that stream, they paid us 20 million US back in 2011. And that was for the life of mine of the Bachelor mine. But with Morroy coming on stream and Bachelor going down at depth, the stream was paid off. We're well over, we met all the commitment. We're over, they made over $30 million in revenue so far. So we signed an amendment to the existing stream back in September 2017. So that stream is going to end once we deliver 12,000 ounces, and we already delivered 3,000 of those 12. So we got 9 left to deliver, And then after that, the stream is converted into an NSR.
Okay. So then is the company profitable currently?
We're the Bachelor itself is making cash for the Bachelor. With the expansion of Barrie and Mulroy, we're in the expenditure phase right now. We're investing heavily, but in order to get up to 75,000 ounces, you got to go through that investment phase, which we're in right now.
Okay, that's great. So who are your biggest shareholders and supporters now?
The largest shareholders, there's four. There's three major. There's one that has less than 10%, but the first three they're all near 15%. We got Wexford Capital from New York. We got Eric Sprott himself. We got Kirkland Gold. The three of them are 15%, and we got Van Eck from New York as well. They're a little bit below 10. Those are the four largest shareholders that we got.
Sure. Tell me about the price sensitivity to the gold price. Where is it that you find it more challenging to make money? What is your hope for the gold price going forward?
At us it's in Canadian. So let's say if I go to American, 1250, I'm pretty happy with 1250 US. It's good. Our projects make money at that range. Of course, we're more influenced by the exchange rate. All our costs is in Canadian dollar. So right now at 78, 79 cents per US dollar, 79 cents per Canadian dollar, I think we're pretty good. Overall,
what is your all-in sustained cash cost per ounce of production?
All in sustaining, we're at about at the current stage cash costs. We're at 850 US cash costs for Bachelor. If you include the investment, the sustaining like corporate and a little bit of drilling, we're at about 1150, 1200 US.
Okay, great. What's the life of mine do you expect for the new projects?
Well, Mulroy is a mirror image of Bachelor, so we can expect maybe 10 years out of Mulroy. The Barrie itself, it's going down at depth. It's still early to advance a life of mine number, but let's say a good 5 to 10 years as well.
Okay, great. Now, so tell me, as an investor in precious metals miners, what would you say to me to induce me to invest in your company right now?
It's the growth potential, and we're the operator of the Urban Barrie Camp. So the mill is the key as well. There's nothing else in the area, so that's one aspect. Is if you want to produce gold and be a gold producer, not in the distant future, but in the very near future, we're the one to be in right now.
Okay, well, Pascal, it's been a very great update to have from you here. We'll come back to you in a quarter's time or so and see how you're making out. Thanks very much for your participation today.
Thank you, James.